Employee engagement and energy leadership. If we look at Gallup's poll, we can see why there's so much talk about employee engagement. Out of 145 countries surveyed, there's only 15% of engaged employees. In the US, we may feel a little bit more prouder than this because we're ahead of the curve, but in reality, is 70% of disengagement something to be proud of? Not only that, the cost that that's having on a country. Not to mention that a large portion of these people that are disengaged are actively disengaged. In other words, they're taking action against the company, they're taking action against the leaders, against their peers. So the impact in our corporations is pretty big. What are we to do as leaders? Let me give you a couple of suggestions. First of all, get out of the mindset that the employees need fixing, that we need to repair them, that something has to happen to them. We need to give them courses, we need to come up with strategies, we need to change them. This leads us to set up program strategies that might work for a period of time, but eventually the same results will be back to us. In other words, that disengagement will return. Blaming the employee for the disengagement is short-sighted and creates more stress in the employee, and therefore this creates more disengagement. Second, look at the leadership for the answers to the disengagement problem. How are we leading? Are we coming from a catabolic leadership role where there's their fault, I'm stuck with these people, they're getting what they deserve type of thinking? Or we have to become the best place to work in attitude, and we're trying to force it, right? Or are we coming from a anabolic leadership role where our people see our passion, our own engagement, motivation, genuine care for them, where they actually are feeling the intention behind the strategies and actions that we're taking, that it's genuine, that it's coming from a place of care. Not only that, where is our energy? Are we really being engaging? Are we really motivating? Are we really coming out in a way that our people want to follow us? They wanted to take that extra step for the company, for us as leaders. Plans and strategies are great, but if the people don't see, feel, experience the leaders as engaging, caring people, the plans will most likely fail or will only work for short periods of time. When we as leaders try to force employee engagement, they feel it and react to it by being defensive. And obviously the way that they're defensive is disengaging. Energy leadership is about leading in a natural way to get people to take substantial, sustainable action, including ourselves, not just our people. We need to look at ourselves. We need to look at leadership teams. We need to look at how we're behaving, what we're doing, what's our thoughts, why are we doing the plans and the actions that we want to take place, right? Don't fight to engage your people. Instead, become an engaging leader that motivates and promotes employee engagement naturally. Write a comment below and I will send you a little bit more information about energy leadership and how to become an engaging leader. Thank you for being with me today.